Playing the field. August 17, 2016. The field we are referencing is what many call the all that is. You have many other names for it, and wars have been fought over whose name for it is correct. No name for it is so correct that another name for it is wrong. And that is precisely because no name for it will ever describe it in its completeness. And no name that we can give you will do that either. This fact has been used by many to manipulate you. As is taught by some, the name is not the moon. It is a finger pointing at the moon. In other words, experience is the only way. But what we wish to discuss today is how may you use this field to change your life to be more as you wish it to be. As you well know, there are a great many methods taught. That is not so that the methods can be fought over. It is so that you can look at the menu and choose what best works for you today. You may find that you need to make another choice at a later time. The mind tends to lose focus when presented with the same choice for any length of time. So you may do great with guided meditations for a while, and then find that you need to do something else to sharpen your attention and make the next step in your progress. It is also possible, of course, that this will not apply to you. Again, this does not make one way correct and the other incorrect. What is correct is what works for you. Keep your own counsel and you will not need to worry over what another may think. Now, what about this manifesting thing? You wish to manifest because you have a perception that there is something lacking in your life. We could tell you, and correctly, that there is truly nothing lacking in your life. But of course, you are focused on the part of your life that you can perceive at this time. And that being the case, you have desire. What is the purpose of desire? Why do you have it? Do you have it just so that you can spend your life trying to extinguish it? Or do you have it because somewhere, very deep in your consciousness, you know that you are not living the life you were accustomed to in the greater reality? You know that you are more than you perceive. You know that reality is not as you perceive it. Sometimes this even manifests as, what the blank am I doing here? So here you are. And you have desire. So what? So use it. Now, wanting a new luxury car is not a wrong thing. Wanting a 5-bedroom house with a pool and jacuzzi is not wrong. You may want to be very clear on why you want these things. That could very well have a bearing on whether they appear in your life and what effect they have on your progress. And assuredly there will be things that you might focus upon that would have a greater effect on your progress, if progress is what you really want. But what did we mean by our title, Playing the Field? Well, whatever you feel comfortable in calling the field is composed of energy. It is vibratory. It is electromagnetic. It includes a complete spectrum of all levels of frequency. Easy for you to understand this today, correct? It is not an old grumpy and demanding man who sits up high somewhere dispensing lightning bolts and goodies. It is what is. It includes everything. Why, it even includes you. A subatomic particle on the other side of the universe is a part of it, and so are you. So is your mind. Does that planet over there have more of a right to be than you do? Of course not. When you say all that is, you are naming yourself. Your vibration, in other words, is an integral part of that field. And in that field, like things are attracted to like things. Perhaps you have heard that before. Yes. And the greater the energy of a thing, the more attraction it will have to other things like it. Strong magnets attract other magnets better. Now when you have a desire, say to raise your vibration, you have created a thing with vibration. Your thought is a thing. And now, how do you strengthen its vibration? Now we are not going to tell you something new here. We told you that. You have been doing these things for many thousands of years. You can meditate, you can do intentions, you can chant, etc., etc. But what we want you to do is to begin to realize that you are indeed doing something. You are, in fact, doing the thing that will work. And that is because your thoughts, especially emotionally charged ones, are charging that thing you have created. you make it stronger and stronger. Now there are other things to consider: doubt, giving up, feelings of unworthiness, and others. But by now most of you have done a great deal of work clearing those things away. And remember, that planet we mentioned has no more right to be than you do. All you really need is the occasional pep talk and reminder of what you are doing. Ta-da, we just gave you one. We also have taken the chance to give you yet another opportunity to feel our presence. We are also a part of that field, and so we are always around you, but each time we are able to have you place your focus on that fact, your ability to sense our presence grows that much stronger. For many of you now, it has become a given. What do you suppose the next step in that progression will be? Once you know that we are around you, what comes next? Channeled by Ron Head. RonAhead.com